Welcome, sports fans. Dirty Jersey Sports, our third show of the season here, coming at you Monday, May 17th. Right in the middle of a great Yankee Red Sox game. A-Rod has just gone deep to tie the game at 9-up. So periodically you'll see me turn my head and I'm going to get a little excited because the game's on in the background. But joined by Willie Will again.
What's going on? Proud to be here for the third show in a row. Let's do this.
That's going to be a good one too, trust me. We got a special guest coming for you in the second half of the show where long-awaited arrival of a certain somebody, so make sure you stick around to see that. But
I think the proper phrase is the Messiah returns.
Messiah is returning, folks.
Okay.
And make sure you sign up to be one of the disciples. Trust me, you'll enjoy it. So, what do you think about this week, Will?
What about this week?
Well,
So
NBA.
there's a lot going on right now. I'm excited that the Mets finally won a game on the road
There you
after
go.
4 straight losses. And K-Rod didn't blow a save. That's also exciting.
I guess that meeting worked out well today.
Well, we'll see how that pans out. Still waiting on the results for that one. But
Well, last year, if you haven't noticed, there was a meeting today between all the upper hierarchy and the management of the Mets. And if you remember right, last year, the Yankees had the same thing where Cashman went down there, Allison Cages, and they went on a run after that. So maybe the Mets could take a page out of that. Plus, they own the Braves this year.
I don't know, man. It's the players in the end that make the difference. So if the players decide to start playing and stop striking out and start hitting the ball and playing good baseball, then everything should be fine. But I mean, I don't put too much faith in these meetings. The last time the Mets had a meeting with all these bigger higher ups, I think Willie Randolph got fired in Los Angeles. So
Yeah, I didn't like that one either.
so we'll see about this meeting.
We'll give a lot more baseball coming up. So let's get to a little pending thing going on with this LeBron free agency now. I don't know how you felt about his last game. How do you think he went out in Game 6?
He went out like a punk.
You think
I'm
so?
gonna call it like it is. He went out like a punk. He went out like a punk in 4, 5, and 6. Sorry. Players of that magnitude that are supposed to be that good don't have games like that. And he had some pretty bad games.
He had a triple-double, and he almost had a quadruple-double with the 9 turnovers. So,
But you find a way to will your team. You drag your team by the straps,
and you don't get blown out,
and you don't get blown out.
especially in Game 5.
No. Unexcusable.
So did you happen to see the Celtic fans with the New York Knicks chant in the fourth quarter?
No, I missed that one.
He took the free throw line, and
Oh yeah, I heard
everybody in unison, New York Knicks, New York Knicks. So what do you think about the New York Knicks then, and a little LeBron coming?
Well, what are the teams that are the favorites right now? Got the Knicks,
Yeah.
the Nets, if you want to call them a favorite, Miami, if you want to call them a favorite, Chicago, and the LA Clippers seem to be the teams that everybody's talking about.
Now, if you, where would you go?
I would stay depending on whether these other rumors are true or not, I'd stay my ass in Cleveland. If I was LeBron James.
Why?
Because you have talent and you're from the area, and I mean you can create your own legacy without having to pick, ride coattails. Let's say if you go to Chicago, you're riding Jordan's coattails.
Yes.
If you go
I agree.
to the Heat, you have to share the ball with Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade has his own legacy out there. You go to the Clippers, you have to share it with Kobe Bryant.
That could be a challenge, though.
It could be, but obviously he's not up to challenges if he can't win.
Yeah.
Will his team past the Celtics?
The only problem with the Clippers is as soon as you sign the contract, you're injured. You're injured and your career's over.
And the Knicks, I mean, it's New York. I mean, that's the only draw right now. That's New York.
How about New Jersey?
There is no draw in New Jersey, besides the fact that they may have a little bit more talent than the Knicks. But it's not good enough. If they were in Brooklyn right now, there'd probably be a good case to bring them over there.
I heard on one of the local radio stations today, coming around from work, I heard a little comparison they did. They said, imagine Donnie Walsh and Dolan getting off a plane in Cleveland, and James Dolan looks like he looks like, and then Donnie Walsh looks like he's dead. No offense. But then the next plane lands, and it's Prokhorov, the owner of the Nets, 6'8". He's got 5 Playboy models, and Jay-Z with them.
I heard that. That was some good stabbing. All in good fun. Because Dolan's also an idiot. So
Every team that he has is ridiculous.
yeah,
It's,
it's a joke. I understand, but I don't know. I don't think LeBron knows. We can speculate all we want. And remember that? Did you hear that Calipari, LeBron, blah 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 blah?
And the funny part is, I wouldn't put it past Calipari to leave again.
But don't you think that's more of like a media ploy, just to create hype? Because if you
Well, everything you hear from now until he signs
exactly
is going to be that.
And if you talk to anybody in Chicago now, it seems like they think they're going to get LeBron James, right?
Yeah,
At this
but we're
point.
feeding into it right now.
Yeah, we are,
But-
and so are Knicks fans, because I mean, there was a rumor that he could come to the Knicks, and the Knicks are believing they're a favorite there too. So who knows? He might go to Golden State. Who knows? You know
The
what I
funny
mean?
part is that this guy's decision affects at least 10 people from getting fired right now.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't go to the Knicks, all those guys are gone. And the craziest guy right now, hold on a second. It's a walk-off home run by Marcus Timms, 11-9. The Yankees win it with 4 runs in the ninth of Papelbon.
Out of all the people in the world,
That's unbelievable. And there goes Papelsmear to the dugout.
what a waste of space.
Timms down the left field line. Looked like it was a fastball on the outside. He hooked it.
Did he get an out in that inning?
But I think he got 2 outs.
Oh.
And then I guess AJ's got his pie ready. That is crazy. All right, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to cut us off like that. But Yankee walk-off win takes priorities. But that's a good happy house tonight then. Two wins tonight for the home team.
Salud.
Salute.
Anyway, back to this LeBron job. Where we leave off? Jobs in jeopardy.
Yeah, well, the coach of the Knicks is done. If D'Antoni, if he doesn't sign, that's it for him. I don't think he can coach him anyway, because that team's going to be needing 2 or 3 other players
At least.
to be
So
competitive.
how does New York pull him in?
Money,
Besides that,
5th Avenue, Broadway, Times Square.
is that enough?
If he's a businessman, yeah. If it's not, then no.
That's tough.
And you're right about the Brooklyn thing. If Brooklyn was there, he'd be a net.
Oh yeah,
Before he's in there.
I believe that. I don't know, man. Like, no offense to the Knicks or Knicks fans, but like, out of all the teams, that might be one of the least talented teams that he could go to. And it's going to take a lot of years for them to rebuild and get to where they want to be. So, it takes what, 4 or 5 years for the Knicks to be good with LeBron James, or 2 years on the Bulls, or 3 years on the Nets. It depends how soon he wants to win a championship too. I mean,
It also depends what ping pong ball comes up for the Nets. I think Wednesday night.
which is a totally different conversation. Because that has got to. How many games did the Nets win?
Well,
10? There should be an automatic bid for first pick. That is so upsetting, because there's a chance that they could lose that first pick,
yeah.
and that is
The problem
just
with them is
downright
that-
despicable.
The problem with that is that you get teams tanking the season then, at the end of the year.
Whatever. That happens in every sport, or potentially happen in any sport.
Well, that's where the lottery. That's where they figured the lottery out. Plus, they needed the Knicks to be good, and the Knicks won the first lottery, and that was pretty much handing it to them. Which I don't think they were the worst team that year. And they jumped ahead of people and win the lottery. So there's a big conspiracy theory about a frozen envelope, because they used to do it by envelopes, and that was the one that they were told to pick because it was a cold one. But that's just conspiracy theory again.
Oh, blah blah blah. Yeah.
But Marcus Tim just got the pie, and we'll leave it on that note. As we enter the second segment, make sure you stick by. TDJ is going to be in the house. That's Touchdown Jesus, and all his disciples are coming by the droves right now. Thank you very much, and we'll see you in the second segment.